guys, welcome back to my channel. It is 2026. We are in a new year. This is my first video in 2026, and it's also my first video in a very long time. Okay, so the context of this video, mom life, just want to pause and say, don't come for me. Y'all know I just get on the camera and I be having bonnet on. I'm just real. Let's be real in 2026. Second disclaimer, okay? I am a mom life. I do want to start off by saying you are going to hear my child in the back of the video, and that's just that. Just that. Do something about it. Anywho, Happy New Year, guys. Welcome back to my channel. So the purpose of this video today is but do you need some water? Do you need some water? You want some water? Want some water? Okay, I'm back. Okay, so the purpose of this video is going to be like a mini vlog, but it's also going to be like a cooking with me, like Wednesday dinner deal. But what's on the menu today is that's your apple. Eat your apple, okay? Thank you. So I am going to be making homemade potato soup, of course, in a crock pot, okay? I'm also, later on in this video, I am going to be making homemade strawberry lemonade. Yes, I said that. Y'all know how I am with disclaimers, so we're going to come back again with another disclaimer, okay? Okay, I am just a mom that cooks. I am a woman that cooks for her family, okay? That is it. I'm not a chef. Some meals may be good, some meals maybe not, but not to pat myself on the back. I don't make mid meals, okay? All of the meals are pretty much good, but I wanted to just start off this year with a nice little vlog of cooking. So like I said, we're making cheddar bacon potato soup, and then later on in the video I'm also going to be making homemade strawberry lemonade. Okay, so we're going to head over in the next clip where I am going to be talking to you guys about the ingredients that I'm going to be using, at least the main ingredients, and then as we cook, then I'll tell you what I'm putting in the meal. One thing about me when I cook, I have a very hard time, or I don't have a hard time, but I really let the ancestors take over and talk to me, right? Like, I don't measure. I just like, stop. Okay, grandma. That's all you had to say. Stop. That's all you had to say. You know, when it comes time to ingredients, in my head, I have this thing where I can taste it before it's in there. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. So I'm going to show you the base ingredients, and then as we cook, as we come back, then I'll add more into it. Here, these are the main ingredients I'm going to use. So I'm going to use some Jimmy Dean apple smoked with bacon. This is my first time actually using this cheese, but it's called Cabot Creamery cheddar cheese. And this one is, I don't know what the difference is. This one says seriously, they both say seriously sharp. So one is just white-ish, light yellow, and the other one is dark yellow. Then I'm going to use some russet potatoes. Like I said, I'm not a chef, so I do not know exactly how you pronounce that. And then I'm going to use a yellow onion. And then I'm going to also use some seasonings. So this is like the base of the ingredients in which I'm going to use today. Excuse my refrigerator. But up here is the ingredients that we're going to use for the lemonade. So we have strawberries. We have a couple pears. That's my secret ingredient. Don't tell nobody. And then back here we have some lemons. And of course, we're going to use some water. So, yeah. Okay, so we are back in action. We're about to go ahead and start prepping the crock pot. One thing about crock pot meals is it can definitely like cook by itself all day if you let it to. So the first things first, I'm going to take my russet potato, wherever you want to call it, and it calls for me to peel it, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel it, and then I'm going to wash it off. So I'm just peeling it like this. We're just going to peel it. And I'll probably end up speeding this along after. So I probably won't say anything. I'll probably just be peeling. But it calls. I don't think you have to peel it if you're the type of person that just likes skin on your potatoes, or you just don't like doing what people tell you to do. I mean, hey, I don't think it's gonna kill you. Like, maybe to add a little extra flavor. I don't know. Okay, so this is kind of what the potato ends up looking like, y'all. That took literally no time. I'm about to rinse it off, wash it, and I'm gonna put it in this bowl. So continue doing that for the rest of my potatoes. I am probably just gonna speed this along as we go. Might go back and forth to cater to my son, but other than that, y'all, that's the first step of the process. This is what the potatoes are looking like, peeled, rinsed off. We chop up these potatoes that we've already cut, or peeled, per se. So one thing about potatoes is I love cutting off the ends just because it just makes me, I honestly don't think it does anything. I just like cutting them off. So we're going to cut them and cube them just like that. We're going to throw them in a crock pot. Let me see. Yeah. Just like that. So we're going to do all of those for all of them. What the potato looks like. And then there are some ingredients, of course, that I did not include. Like I said earlier, I wasn't going to include all the ingredients because mentally I just kind of have to process it first. So anytime I'm cooking potatoes, right, if it's not in the crock pot, I like to season them. I like to just kind of prep them. So I just cut the crock pot on. So I think what I'm going to add in there is probably going to be some oil, and I might do a little bit of seasoning. It maybe just be garlic pepper and just some garlic pepper. It may just be garlic powder and just some pepper just to kind of prep it a little bit. But let me go grab that. I will show you what it looks like. And then I'm gonna go clean up this area. I kind of sort of like to clean as I go. So pick up the camera and show you what I'm about to do. I'm gonna go in with this first coat pressed. It's called Levantine olive oil premium. Not really sure where you can buy this. My brother actually gifted this to me for my birthday, but I am gonna go in with some of this. Y'all, just some regular Food Lion avocado oil, some regular Great Value garlic powder. Any garlic powder works fine. I do grow a garden in the summertime, summertime. So this is like homemade pink sea salt and basil. And then I'm going to go in with just some regular McCormick pepper. So I'm going to pick up the camera, show you guys what I'm doing so you can see it. You made me drop my lid. You make me nervous. You made me nervous and drop my lid. Actually, you guys, I was going to pick the camera up, but maybe I can just show you. Oh, no. I'll pick it up. So here we are. So we're going to go in first with the olive oil. That's good. Okay. Follow that up with some avocado oil. Okay, I didn't get to open the pepper or the garlic salt, so pepper. And we're basically just prepping the potatoes. Sorry, I'm trying to open the garlic powder. 1 second. Prep the potatoes before we actually go in with the, and this is the basil sea salt. Pink Himalayan sea salt, to be honest. And that's kind of what we have here. And I'm about to get a spatula. So we're going to go in with this. And just kind of massage it in there. And y'all, we're done right now for part 1. And like I said, we're gonna let that sit for a couple of hours. Like, the base of the soup is potato. It's a bacon cheddar potato soup. So we're just going to let this get hard in here. One of these here. I'm gonna put it on the other side, but I just wanted to show you that I had it. So we're gonna put this on the other side of my countertop. Y'all, we're gonna close this lid. I'm gonna back it up so my child can't touch it. Same with the spoon. And we're done. I will be back in about a couple hours, which might be around lunchtime, because it's already 9:31. So I am going to constantly come back. And so, yes, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'll come in and casually check on it, so they can get soft, it can get seasoned. But for the most part, it's prepped. Next step will probably be to add in like the liquid base. And I'll come back and tell you guys, so I'm gonna put in that too. So as of right now, we're good. We're back. Okay, my child is currently taking a nap, so we're about to tend to this. So I've probably come back and stirred it once since we were last on, or since I was last on camera talking to you guys. It is currently 11:43. I told you I would be back around 12 o'clock. You see that smoke? So this is what the potatoes are looking like now. Like I said, the objective is we're trying to get these things soft. We're trying to get these things as soft as possible. So we're stirring a little bit there. As you can see, it depends on how lumpy you want your bacon, potato, cheese soup. What I didn't say is I am going to prepare the bacon separately on the side, just because there's some people in my family don't want bacon. Some people might want more bacon. And honestly, anytime you do a crock pot meal and you cook something like bacon, I feel like it's going to be, one, soggy. You're not going to really get that crunchy taste. And for two, it just kind of sits in the middle. So we're about to grab, the next ingredient we're going to grab is an onion. Okay, so I'm going to grab an onion. Actually, I think I want to wait on the onion. I low-key want the onion to have like a little taste to it, but you know what? I'll wait on the onion. And I will go ahead and add in the liquids that I'm going to add in it. So, which is not really a lot of liquids. You're going to keep adding. I'm going to add a little bit of beef broth to this just for flavor. I think that might be the only thing I add right now for the flavor. Is just that. So just Nature's Promise beef broth. Just gonna kind of. I am back with my peeled onion. I'm not going to use this entire onion. I think I'm only going to cut half of it. Like I said before, I am not a chef. I'm just the mom that cooks. So don't pick it the way I cut this onion. Don't pick it the way I started the onion. None of that. So I am only going to use half of this. But what I think I want to do is dice the onions. So I'm just going to cut that to dice. So I'm just gonna stick those in there like that. Just a mom living in 2026. Literally, that is it. Just a mom living in 2026. Okay. Thank God I am done with this onion. I'm about to talk to the baby monitor, okay? So, as you can see, this is sort of still in here. I'm not going to pick it up, but I am going to stir it so you guys can see. Just so the onions can just kind of mix in. Like that. The potatoes are getting softer, so yay. The longer they're in there, the more they will cook. Unfortunately, I don't have a masher for the potatoes, so I've added a little bit of broth, right? And I am going to need to go in with now a more milkier type liquid per se. So if you have half and half, if you have whipping cream, whole milk, what else? I mean, that's what I'm gonna use. That's what I kind of prefer. I mean, if you're all for like the almond milk and stuff, have at it. Won't judge. But what I'm gonna do now is I actually would like to put some butter in here. I'm going to use the remaining of this butter. It can be any type of butter. I don't think the butter really matters, but this is country crock and it is plant-based. But I am just going to toss this entire thing in there because, like I said, I didn't get to really add my butter. Play around with this. And now that the base, which are the potatoes, are pretty much damn near smashed up, I'm gonna now go in with my milk. So I am gonna use regular milk. Y'all, I don't measure milk. A little bit of milk, get you a little milky base because it's potato soup. So if you can see me, I'm gonna pour all of that milk in there. Just like that. Can you hear it? I don't think you can hear it. This is what it's looking like. Got the milk, the butter. All right, y'all, so I'm having a hard time opening the sour cream. Boom. Okay, sour cream is open. Stirring it. I didn't really get to... I told y'all that I put butter in sour cream. A scoop of sour cream. Let's see. Let's pour all of that in there. Okay. And like so. Seasonings we're gonna add in last. So I'm gonna put this up. When I come back, the next step will be to shred the cheese. We're gonna shred both cheeses and then we're gonna cook the bacon last, is what I said. So, okay, sorry, my mind is everywhere right now. Okay, y'all, so you know that I am really comfortable when I'm sitting here with the rogue line. Okay, like I said, mom life. So the potatoes, right, coming back, checking on those. I just stirred those a little bit. So I did stick a fork in them to see if they're soft. So at least soft enough to where I can get ready to mash them a little bit. Like, we're not trying to make mashed potatoes. We just want a little chunkiness, a little creamy flavor. So I'm taking out my Cuisinart. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm taking it out and I'm about to mash these potatoes some. Let's see. Y'all, this thing is like hands down. I have a blender. I don't have a mixer. This is the closest thing I have to a mixer. And this is a 10 out of 10. Recommend. I think I got this on sale last year, maybe. I don't know. With this, I'm gonna bring this a little closer. But only thing you're gonna do here is you're going to, I gotta remember how you do it. I think I hold and I think I haven't used this in a couple months. So I'm about to go in and mash. So, like I said, I don't want it a lot. Let me see. No. How long has that potato been stuck in there, first of all? There we go. This is what we're working with now. All right, this is what we're working with. Like I said, in the end, we can go in, right, and just add some more mix to it. So I'm gonna add some more milk. Now, if you're lactose intolerant, maybe not the meal for you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I thought I was just recording and I wasn't. I was actually taking a picture. So right now, I'm gonna do this again. Right now, this is what the potato soup is looking like. It is currently 3:34. I have went in and mixed it some more. I don't think it needs to be mixed in anymore because, like I said, I really like the big chunks of soup. But for the most part, this is where we're at. All right, guys, so we are back in the next clip. It's been a very low vibrational day. As you can see, I still have on the same clothes. So I'm going to push this up a little bit just so you can see my head. So the next step is the potatoes. Like I said earlier, I've already went in and smashed what I was going to smash. Onions are in there. So next we're going to do the cheese. Okay, that's pretty much the last thing is the cheese. And I think I said previously in the video earlier is I want to see what it would do if I was to add a little bit of mashed potato shavings. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. Let me go grab the cheese. Like I said earlier, I'm going to be using the Cabot Creamery cheese. Like I said, I've never had this before. I'm going to assume it tastes good. One thing about me when I go grocery shopping, and anyone around you can tell you, I love trying new things. Okay, I'm going to just try a little bit. So, hold on, please don't fall. So I'm going to finish breaking that off, and then I'm going to stop with that part of the cheese. Okay, so we got a big glop of cheese there. Next cheese that I'm going to use is the same brand, but y'all, I don't know the difference, honestly, in both of these cheeses other than the color. They both say the same thing, so. Sharper, is that a thing? It tastes a little more sharper. We are back in the next clip. Last clip I was adding cheese. This clip I'm going to add mashed potatoes. This is actually my first time doing this, so I'm really hoping it turns out well. Like I said, I'm not a chef, I'm just a mom that cooks. So we're just going to add that in there. And that's just to thicken it. A lot of people say use flour, but I feel like flour is so tasteless and it lumps. So I am just going to use regular potato mix, but mashed potato mix. So I wanted to get back on and say that, ooh, y'all, yes. Might have to come back in and keep doing this with you guys, but as of now, that's the last thing. I'll probably come back in later, add the rest of the cheese, probably add some more mashed potatoes, and then I'll probably just record what the final outcome looks like. Okay, after stirring the baked potato soup, I've added in 3 seasonings. I forgot to add it to the camera. I've added the Italian medley dash, salt-free. I added in the garlic powder, great value, but you can use any other one. And I added in a little bit of garlic parmesan. So those are the seasonings I just added. I forgot to put it on camera, but all right, guys, so we are on to the next step. Let me actually move this pack of bacon. We're on to the next step, which is making the lemonade, okay? Homemade lemonade. Walk with me. Okay, so this is only going to take technically 3 ingredients, but I am going to add more to it to kind of give it like that natural sweetness type thing. And I'm also adding in another fruit just to give it the hint of that taste. So, all right, this is the juicer that I'm going to use, y'all. I just bought this juicer. Don't ask me what the name of it is because I bought it from Amazon. And I don't see the name anywhere on here, so that sucks. So I am going to go ahead on camera. I'm going to chop my fruits, and I'm going to peel my fruit, stick it in here, and yeah. So the rest of this video is probably going to be sped up just because I don't think you guys truly care that much about it. But if you truly care about me making this homemade juice, then I'll make a separate video. But let me go grab the fruit. Lemons, my pears, and my strawberries, because it's going to be strawberry lemonade. We're going to put that over to the side. I am going to cut my lemons. Now, I don't have my cutting board currently has food on it, so I am just going to use a regular plate. Disclaimer, I am keeping the skin on the lemons because I don't think I've ever seen anyone peel a lemon.
No, it's still Is that the new juice you got?
Yeah. No, it's not like the look. I found it.
Okay.
Yep. Mom brain. I almost forgot that I needed to cook the bacon. My God. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put the bacon on the pan. I completely forgot we was doing bacon. It doesn't matter if the bacon is together because they're just going to be bacon bits. So we're just going to finish up this pack of bacon. I'm going to line the bacon all the way over here. So we're done with that. Get my hands off. And then now, so this was just reused bacon that I kind of already had. And then now I'm going to go in with some of this Jimmy Dean bacon. Y'all don't pick it the way I'm about to open this. Where'd I go? Pick just the bacon, honestly. Y'all, oh my God. The damn bag's pissing me off. Only thing left is the bacon. And the bacon is going in the oven. So bourbon seasoning. And it's looking like okay, but the potato soup is looking like yes, okay. People, you should pay me. You should pay me, y'all. Yes. Yes. LOL. We are here. We are finally here. We've been making this meal since 9 o'clock this morning. You guys, it is currently 5:17. I said dinner would be ready around 6 o'clock just so everybody can kind of like, the lighting has changed, y'all. The daylight has changed. But we are pretty much at the end of the video. I wanted to come in, close the video out, y'all. This video was very long. It wasn't that long. It literally was just long because it was just a long day for me. Sometimes as a mom, some days are short, some days are long. Sometimes just picking up a camera versus just doing it also takes up time too. So I'm closing out this video, but before I leave, I wanted to show you the final little bit of the potato salad. Of the potatoes and the potato soup. I'm going to show you what the lemonade ended up looking like, and I'm also going to show you what the bacon looks like. And then the last frame, y'all, it probably would just be a closeout of what it looks like prepped in my bowl. simply because I just don't want to record family. They didn't ask to be recorded. Like, y'all, this is what we're looking like. Homemade crock pot potato soup, you guys. Yes. Like I said, I am going to, the last ingredient will be to add my bacon grease in here. I'm not really going to record that, but y'all, period. Because we want crunchy bacon, not burnt bacon. So there's a difference, okay? The lemonade. So this is the homemade lemonade.